The Bold and the Beautiful kicked off Friday, January 2nd, with a whirlwind of drama, tension, and a hint of humor as Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom, found herself spiraling into a fashion show nightmare, while Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, faced some alarm bells about Dylan, Sydney Bullock. The episode expertly balanced suspense and character introspection, giving fans a full spectrum of intrigue to chew on. At Forrester Creations, the stakes were high. Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, delivered news that immediately shifted the power dynamics within the family. Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Ridge Forrester, Torsten Kay, were hit with a frustrating update. Despite Bill Spencer's, Don Dearmorn, meticulous efforts, the board had sided with Katie. This meant that Katie now had the green light to officially call her fashion house Logan, and there was nothing Brooke or Ridge could do to stop it. The victory was monumental for Katie, but it also set the stage for the anxieties and insecurities that would soon take center stage. Katie's triumph, however, came with an unexpected downside: self-doubt. While Bill remained confident and supportive, filling her in on his visit to Ridge and Carter, Katie couldn't shake off a lingering sense of dread. Alone in her office, her mind began to replay Brooke's words from earlier in the week. Every confident assertion by Bill was met with a shadow of Brooke's skepticism, reminding Katie of the uphill battle she faced against her longtime rival. That's when the episode leaned into Katie's imagination, delivering one of its more dramatic sequences of the day. In a vivid daydream, Katie envisioned her upcoming fashion show descending into chaos. Models stumbled on the runway, dresses tore apart mid-stride, and the audience erupted into murmurs of shock and disapproval. Worst of all, Brooke stood nearby, arms crossed, looking utterly amused at Katie's misfortune. This internalized horror show perfectly highlighted Katie's fears about her new venture, combining anxiety with a touch of dark humor that kept the audience engaged. Fortunately, Bill stepped in as the voice of reason. After Katie confessed to him about her fantasy of fashion disaster, Bill gave her another pep talk, offering the reassurance she desperately needed. He reminded her that Logan was poised to succeed and that she had the skills, determination, and creative vision to pull it off. His encouragement served as a counterbalance to Katie's anxieties, grounding her in the reality that her success was within reach, even if her imagination occasionally ran wild. Meanwhile, the episode also explored a more domestic form of drama at the beach house. Dylan, Sydney Bullock, was navigating the logistics of her temporary stay, and Electra and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, were there to guide her. Grateful for their support, Dylan appreciated the thoughtful touches, like fresh sheets and a comfortable guest space. Her reaction, flopping onto the bed and sighing with relief, provided a small moment of levity amid the heavier plot lines. Yet, the tension quickly returned. Electra, ever the vigilant guardian, was wary of how Dylan might behave as a houseguest. While Dylan hugged Will to express her gratitude, Electra's discomfort was evident. She made it clear to Dylan that while hospitality was extended, boundaries still existed. Her insistence on ensuring Dylan was aware of household rules and expectations underscored Electra's protective nature and hinted at the potential for conflict. Electra's concerns weren't purely logistical, they were relational. She wanted Dylan to respect Will as her boyfriend and recognize the limits of her stay. Dylan, appreciative of Electra's upfront approach, reassured her and appeared to take the guidance seriously. The two even shared a moment of understanding, suggesting a temporary truce in the ongoing tension between houseguest and host. However, true to the show's flair for unexpected twists, Dylan's later behavior complicated matters. Through a window, she was seen ogling a shirtless Will, hinting that her respect might be conditional and that temptation could disrupt the fragile balance Electra tried to establish. This small but telling action suggested that Dylan might stir trouble, intentionally or not, and foreshadowed further drama to come. As the episode unfolded, it became clear that Dylan's presence in the household could become a catalyst for future conflict. Electra's suspicions weren't unfounded, and the show teased potential storylines where Dylan's charm and impulsiveness could upset the carefully maintained equilibrium. Viewers were left wondering just how far Dylan might push boundaries and whether Electra and Will would have the patience to manage her antics. The juxtaposition of Katie's professional anxieties and Dylan's domestic tensions highlighted one of the Bold and the Beautiful's strengths: its ability to weave multiple layers of drama into a single episode. From the high-stakes world of fashion at Forrester Creations to the more intimate, relational dynamics at the beach house, the storytelling maintained a rhythm that kept viewers invested in multiple arcs simultaneously. By the end of the episode, the narrative threads hinted at ongoing challenges. Katie's imagination had served its purpose in dramatizing her fears, but the reality remained that she had the talent and support to succeed. Meanwhile, Dylan's flirtatious behavior and Electra's vigilance set the stage for future conflicts, ensuring that the domestic storyline would remain compelling. fans of the show were likely left with multiple takeaways. On one hand, Katie's storyline reinforced themes of perseverance, self-belief, and navigating the pressures of rivalry. On the other, Dylan and Elektra's interactions highlighted the complexities of trust, boundaries, and interpersonal dynamics, all hallmarks of engaging soap opera drama. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver its signature mix of glamour, tension, and character-driven storytelling. Friday's episode, in particular, exemplified how the series can balance humor and anxiety, professional ambition and personal conflict, creating moments that resonate with both long-time viewers and casual fans. As the week closed, spoilers suggested that Dylan might prove to be more of a troublemaker than Elektra and will initially anticipated. Meanwhile, Katie's confidence, bolstered by Bill's support, would be tested as her fashion show approached. The intertwining of these storylines guaranteed that viewers would have plenty to discuss, speculate on, and anticipate in the coming episodes. In summary, Friday, January 2's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was a carefully crafted blend of suspense, humor, and interpersonal intrigue. From Katie's fashion show horror fantasy to Dylan's mischievous behavior under Elektra's watchful eye, the episode reminded fans why the show remains a staple of daytime drama. It consistently delivers high-stakes emotion, memorable character moments, and storylines that keep audiences coming back for more.